Today's episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Andy Simo, Nick Strom. Kevin is back from Jamaica. Vacation Kev was actually fine. He's good. He's good.
Fine.
So, but yesterday's parlay, New Mexico just didn't happen. I mean, straight up terrible pick, but it happens to the best of us. Whatever. So
that was my favorite pick on the board, like by far.
We'll let Kev give a recap of yesterday.
Yep. Fun day yesterday. I was just traveling and watching the games on my phone, so I was enjoying it regardless. But yeah, New Mexico, money line. Didn't get to watch all this game, but when I was tuning in, nothing was ever looking good. I mean, they lost by 21 to Clemson. So a lot of 11 seeds did well yesterday too. So it's unfortunate that we just had the wrong 11 seed. What are you going to do? And then UAB +8, that was a fun one for Andy. The only underdog yesterday to cover but not win the game. So it was tight. Didn't look good for a while at halftime when they were down. So nice little comeback there and lost by 4. And then I had the Vermont Duke under 135. It was funny watching and not being able to give my reason. And you guys were probably like, what the fuck did we say? But I was very confident. I unfortunately was traveling, so just didn't see it. But that one hit by a good amount, so no sweating there. So on the month there with that loser, we are 4-17, down 1.15 units. So we're still just right around even, and we just need to hit this weekend, and we're back in the green by a couple of units.
I need the
For
NBA
individuals.
back. I need the NBA back.
You can get NBA any day you want.
No, I can't.
Whatever
That's
pick you want.
sacrilege.
That's on the board. Just take it.
No one's going to be mad at you for not taking the college pick. But yeah, individuals, me and Andy are 10-10-1, and Nick is 12-8-1.
All right. It's round 32 now. So we have today and tomorrow to hopefully hit a college basketball bet. That'd be very nice for the gut. It'd feel great, but we'll see what happens. So let's get into some picks. Strom, fire away.
Yeah, probably the most square pick on the board. Maybe the second most square pick on the board.
But
I am going NC State -4 versus Oakland, buying it down a couple points. NC State is the hottest team in the tournament, in my opinion. They ran through the ACC tournament. They've won 6 straight games, and they've covered 5 straight. They have a pretty balanced attack. They have 4 guys that average 10-plus points. DJ Horn, shout out Illinois State, and DJ Burns. I think it's going to be trouble for Oakland to cover these guys. And if NC State can hold Oakland to less threes, they should be fine. They held Texas Tech to 25% from the three-point line. So you stop Oakland from shooting threes, you're going to win the game. So give me NC State.
Jack, whatever his name is, Gokul, however you pronounce it, he is not going 10 for 20 today. It's just not happening.
There's
not realistic.
Zero chance that he repeats that performance.
Some of those shots he was taking, like, they had no business going in. So
that is helping me like your pick. I hated it at first. That part, you're right. Like, that's a lot of points that they have to make up if he makes even 4 threes instead of 10. But Oakland's a good covering team all year. I will say that, and good on neutral sites against the spread.
I think it's irrelevant at this point of the year. You know who was good?
We're throwing the data out the window.
You know who was good at neutral sites? Fucking New Mexico, 8-0 against the spread, and they got shat on. So,
yep, doesn't always
sorry to the listeners.
All right, I'll go next. Speaking of just complete square picks, I'm going UNC -2.5 against Michigan State. I've been getting a lot of shit for this, but here's what I love about it. UNC is one of the best rebounding teams in the country. They are ranked 5th in rebounding. Over their last 10 games, they're averaging over 41 rebounds, which is just insane. They play great defense, too. Field goal percentage against, they're ranked 19th, which is even better than Michigan State, who prides themselves on defense. North Carolina's also got the 24th ranked offense in the country. Head-to-head against Michigan State, I know these are like past years, North Carolina's won 6 out of the last 7 and covered the spread in all 6 of those wins. I don't know what Michigan State is better at than UNC. They pretty much dominate everything in terms of just statistical categories. So I'm going UNC. They've got that guy that's been on the team since Nam. I don't even remember his name, but if you see him, you know exactly who he is. UNC is going to win this game by at least 6.
Michigan State has good guard play, so that's where I think they
have Izzo.
better.
They have Izzo.
If you can't get points in the paint in this game, you're not going to win. That is exactly what I'm going with. UNC is going to dominate the boards.
Michigan State's just a weird team. Like, they're supposed to be good all year, but they're kind of
inconsistent.
built for March, though. The team is good. I mean, they were preseason ranked 4, I think, but we'll see. I don't hate it.
You guys hate it. I love it. I love this pick. I absolutely love this pick.
Since I hate it, my pick's going to lose. You're both going to win, and then I need to shut up.
We can't have that 2 days in a restaurant. Not again.
Michigan State's hot. They're hot. You can't deny that. All right. I'm taking another under. Unfortunately, another born to watch. Sorry for the people, but I have the Washington State, Iowa State under 131.5. This number was slightly higher than I thought it would be, which made me like it a lot. Washington State 5-1 on unders on neutral sites this year, and they were an under team all year. 42% overs this year. So ISU under 7-3 in their last 10. Washington State 3-0-1 in their last 4 games. I mean, both these teams are just trending heavily on unders. This would be pretty slow tempo, good defense. Don't expect a ton of points here. Give me the under.
You love your unders in March, which is right. So,
except when I take an under with Iowa State, it doesn't happen.
That under had no chance. I'm
on an under thing right now. He's got to find the right game. He'll hit.
All right. So, recap our picks. We got Washington State, Iowa State under 131.5, minus 145. North Carolina State minus 4 at minus 150. And North Carolina minus 2.5 at minus 140. Comes out to plus 382 for the parlay. 32% boost on DraftKings, plus 505. We're terrible with the boost. This is the most square parlay we've ever cooked up. What could possibly go wrong?
I would put like a 5% chance this hits.
I just think one of these has to lose. Yes,
no, that's
you don't know.
The public's going to be on all 3 of these picks, straight up. So,
if I had to guess, one of you wins, one of you misses.
Yes.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
I could miss 2, but just going off the favorites thing. I'm going to place this bet in person with a real ticket in my hand at the DraftKings Sports Bar. Future sponsor.
Absolute great spot to watch any sporting event. It's fantastic.
I'm very excited. I'll be there all day.
All right, boys. Let's get it. Let's enjoy round of 32.
Let's get it.
Let's get lucky.